Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel and to this video. For today, I will be using this Clairefontaine watercolor paper. It is 300 GSM or 140 pounds. It is also cold press, 100% cotton watercolor paper. But I just want to give you a heads up. This video is not really meant to be a tutorial, and I will not guide you like I did in my previous videos through the painting process, but more I wanted to make it as a chit-chat video and just to talk a little bit about everything that is going on with you and share some things. So just you will be able to see the entire process. You can see right now the sketching, later on inking, and at the end some watercolors, but I will not explain every step of the way, and I will not just bother you with the colors I'm using. If you want to do the same in a painting, something similar, you can use any color you like or just guess the color, something similar as I did. As I said, I did wanted to make this as a more of as a chatty video because I was painting this morning. This was the painting I was painting, and I played myself some music and just wanted some quiet time in my studio because I haven't been really painting a lot lately. I have felt uninspired, and I just couldn't get myself to paint and to do the watercolors. And I know a lot of you have been asking what's going on. You noticed that my videos are a little bit rarer than usual. I did post 2 videos a week at minimal, but lately it's been just 1 video a week, and sometimes it was hard for me to do even that. As I said, I was just so uninspired. I had some health issues, nothing serious, but it was just enough that I wasn't able to paint. I had some back issues also. I couldn't sit for a long time on a chair, and I had to get up to walk, and it really hurt when I was sitting. So it was hard for me to paint, and it just as time went, it was even harder and harder to get back to my studio to pick up the watercolors and to paint. And I know a lot of you have been probably in the same situation. You couldn't find yourself the inspiration. You couldn't get yourself to paint, and I know all the time, and I'm just saying that to myself also all the time, just get your brush, just get your watercolors and do a simple painting every day. If you don't feel inspired, just keep doing the same thing every day. Just paint every day. But it is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is hard also for me sometimes to do that, and I was just avoiding escaping my studio and getting away from that because I just couldn't force myself to paint. And I did not even know what to paint. It was just some a little bit more complicated painting was hard for me to tackle. As I said, I couldn't sit for a longer period, maybe just for a couple of minutes, and then I had to get up, and it was just quite annoying, especially when you're painting a painting that it takes like an hour and a half. I just need to get up every 5 minutes, and I even put myself a stopwatch just to know that 5 minutes has been gone. Sometimes I got lost in painting, and I would sit for a longer time, and then I had a worse pain. But now I am feeling a little bit better, not fully, but I am feeling a little bit better, and I was just looking forward to get back and to paint something. And I was also thinking, what should I paint? I was just looking for my inspiration this morning, and I just got to this this reference photo, this window with some flowers, and I thought to myself, well, I can simplify that. I can just get some ink and try to start to scribble with pencil, and then use some ink at the end, some very, very simple watercolors. I'm not gonna make anything complicated. And I decided also to turn my camera on, and I just said, whatever it comes, it comes. If it comes good, I will post it. If it comes bad, I won't. And I just wanted to relax. I just wanted to enjoy myself. And as I said, I put myself some very soft jazz music, and it was very nice. It was fun. It was for the first time, I believe, this year, or maybe even from Inktober, that I finished Inktober, that I was really enjoying myself painting. Everything else was just kind of felt forced. I was forcing myself and telling myself, you have to do this, you have to get the painting, you have to paint something, you have to post something, people are asking. And I felt kind of pressure also, and the more pressure I felt, the harder it was for me to pick up my brush. So as I said, I know a lot of you have been experiencing similar things, can get your inspiration, anxiety. Well, I guess that's something that a lot of us have been experiencing lately with all the things going on around us. And I do admit I was also feeling that. I was also feeling anxious and somewhat depressed to a degree. And I was waiting. I couldn't wait for my garden to start, for start planting in my garden, because that really, really does relax me. And I did do it. I did this in March. I was planting my garden. We planted a couple of trees, also fruit trees, and some berries. And it always relaxes me. It always gives me, I don't know, this special energy. Drains me, but also just makes me calm and relaxed. I'm not sure if any of you do have a garden, have a garden. But if you don't, and you do have, well, were to have a garden, or you have a little bit of the balcony and you can do some gardening in a pots, I do definitely recommend you to do that. It's quite relaxing to take care of those little plants and to see them from seeds, starting from the seeds to a full plant. And that brought me a new energy. It was hard because, as I said, I did have those back pain issues, but I was trying to find the poses that suited me, that I could do something in. I wasn't doing it for a long time. Also, I was just trying to do something, then got up, took a walk, sit for a while, just changing positions. But it did give me, well, I guess it did give me some time when I was relaxed, when I wasn't anxious, when I wasn't feeling pressured. It was definitely a me time, and I guess I needed that this year. For some reason, I felt burned, and I have been doing a lot of things at the end of last year with my shop and that Inktober, and I had a lot of projects going on Etchr, on Creative Fabrica. It was just a lot of pressure for me and a lot of work, and I guess I did kind of burn myself, and it took a long time to get back, and just to wish to paint again, and to feel excited about painting. I haven't been feeling excited for a long time, and I kind of did today. I sit and I said to myself, no pressure. I will turn on the camera, but what happens happens. And actually, I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy the scribbling. It was just super fun. So inking is super fun. It is very, very relaxing, and it is, when you do ink and watercolors, it's very, very forgiving. You can just get that ink, do your nice sketch, and then watercolors can be just some add-ons. You don't have to be so precise with watercolors. You don't have to think about every single detail in watercolors. Just add them on top of the ink, and if you did your inking somewhat right, it will look awesome. So, maybe if you do feel uninspired, maybe you can just give something similar a try, not maybe the same, but just maybe some flowers. I do have a lot of videos on my channel with ink and watercolors, so you can just maybe give it a try. If you do feel the same, if you do feel uninspired, or not really like painting, maybe that's something that you can try. Maybe get a sketchbook and just start with it. Just start with your pencil drawings. Try to practice your pencil drawings. Try to do the inking on top. If you don't feel like doing watercolors, you don't have to. You can just move on to the next painting. And when you do feel like watercoloring, you can get back to watercolors. I guess I was planning a lot of things for this year. Last year I was planning a lot of things and a lot of projects, and I haven't done like 20% I have planned. And that's also life. Sometimes we do plan something and it just doesn't turn out the way we planned. But that's also okay, We don't have to beat ourselves up for every single thing. We can just forgive ourselves and say to ourselves, it is what it is. With everything going on, we should enjoy every second of our life. And every time we can do something that is pleasurable to us, we should do that. If I feel like resting and watching TV, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rest and I'm gonna watch TV. If I feel like taking a walk, I will take a walk. I don't want to pressure myself, and I don't want to pressure any of you, and I don't want to, have videos that are gonna be just to be. I do want to have nice tutorials for you guys and help you learn, help you improve in your art. And that was also one more pressure for me. I do have a membership channel. You probably already know that. And I was doing also videos on my membership channel. And then at one point, I just thought to myself, that's just too much. I can't do that anymore, because that's something that I do have to do. That's not something that I can do, but something that I have to do. And I decided to shut down my membership, but a lot of the members were saying to me, don't do that, just leave your membership. You don't have to post the new videos. Just when you feel like it, you can, but if you don't feel like it, you don't. We just want to support you. And I do want to thank them a lot. Thank you guys a lot, my members, for that support. So I did leave it on, but I'm not doing more new tutorials there. Not for now anyway. I am planning to do, but that's nothing that I'm promising. So, just that there is no confusion. I don't want to confuse you. You can see when you click on the join button what you get as a member. But I just wanted you to know that there are about 30 videos, I believe, real-time videos there, but I'm not posting new ones at the moment. So I guess all I wanted to say to you is that I am fine, I am fine. It's just that period in my life where I need a little bit more time for myself. And sometimes doing these videos, preparing myself for them, recording them, editing them, doing the voiceover can be quite draining. And as I said, I felt so uninspired. I just didn't have anything to tell you, anything to share with you, anything new to give you. And I thought to myself, I'd rather do less videos than just some videos that I'm gonna do just to do them, and that I'm not gonna be satisfied with them, that I'm not gonna be happy with them, and that I really would wish that I hadn't posted. So also on Instagram, I haven't been really active, and all my followings are going down. But you know, I decided also not to be bothered with that. I noticed that Instagram is just asking a lot lately, and I would have to be very, 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 very active, but I just can't do that at the moment, and it is what it is. You know, I'd rather record a new video and post it here on YouTube than spend hours daily on Instagram just to fulfill their algorithm and just to stay, you know, in that loop of Instagram. So very, very, very much less there of me, less me there lately also. So if you have been wondering also about that, I guess that's the reason. I just don't want to waste my energy on things that I guess I don't want to do on Instagram, that I don't think is nothing that could benefit to someone, if that's even right thing to say, because I do believe these videos here, tutorials, benefit you more than me posting daily on Instagram, recording some reels or videos or stories, posting whatever it takes just to stay on the loop and on top with Instagram. So yeah, that is what have been going on lately in my life, and what, well, I guess I hope I'm not bothering you with that, but many of you have been asking and wanted to know what's going on. So here it is. That is what's been going on. I have, well, I guess needed some time. I was just burned out. I thought I could never be burned out with painting and doing videos, but you know, you can get burned down even with things that you love. If you put yourself too much pressure, under too much pressure, and if you just put too much work on your back, you can get burned out, even if you do you love. So don't beat yourself hard up. If you don't feel like doing something, you don't have to do it. If you rather take a walk, you know, go ahead and take a walk. The world is not going to stop. Nothing is going to stop, you know, if you decide to give yourself a little bit of the time. So I guess that's what I wanted to share with you. And I hope I did speed up this video, but I hope you could have followed it. It's the entire process there. I did not skip anything. Maybe some parts where my camera stopped, because that's something that I've been dealing with lately quite a lot with my camera. It's just, you know, it's also telling me to slow down and take my time. So that's the only parts I have been skipping in this video, but everything else is there. And if you don't want to listen to me blabble, you can just turn off the tone, mute me, and play some music for yourself and follow this tutorial. Hopefully, well, you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like this. Maybe even though I haven't been saying anything, maybe you did learn something and got a few tips and tricks in the same time. And again, thank you so much for all your support, for all your care, and I guess thank you so much for watching this video, and I guess I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.